All right, welcome to the show, man. Synth Fighter, we're back. ECHOKRAFT, Synth Samurai, Superbooth, everything. Now, we got a couple of features going on. We're going to be talking about the Moog Messenger, which is all the news right now. Everyone wondering what the heck's going on. Some other additions from Superbooth and stuff like that. But one thing I need from everybody in the chat is to let me know if this stream is coming in clear. I'm doing some experiments with bitrate. I got a chat feature added into the mix to see what that looks like. So we're all over the board. So just let me know if the sound is good, if it's coming in clear, if it's choppy, just let us know in the chat, because this is a group effort with all of us. So check this out, Echo. I got a little chat thing. Look, well, bam, I added it in. You see it?
Oh, nice.
Banana Rider. So what I can do now is I can pick people's things and pop them
I
up.
like that.
Yeah, I can pop them up now, right? Got Mark Anderson. Hey, everybody.
Is that
Got
a plugin?
Expanding knowledge. No, it's just this thing I found and it just popped it in. So yeah, I can just pop the chats up as we go. So that's cool. So yeah, man. What's up, Echo baby? We got the Moog Messenger. We got you, got me just back, you know. I came back from outside the ice wall. What a trip, man. I don't know if you've noticed, but have you noticed the hat, dude?
What is it? Cis Gun King? What does it say?
Oh, maybe I gotta make it look clearer for you.
Oh, Biscuit King. Oh my God. Bro,
We got
you're
the,
killing me
we
right
got
now.
We got the Biscuit King swag, bro. We got the biscuit on the left sleeve. We got the, let me show everybody what this looks like. Hold on, man, because this is how you make swag, Echo. I had to show you how it's done, bro. We got the Biscuit King, all right? Because I'm the real Biscuit King. We got the Biscuit King hat. We got the Renegade on the sleeve. We got the biscuit on the other sleeve. We got the full Biscuit King on the back with the raspberry swirl. What do you think of that, dude?
It's unbelievable.
You like that, man?
You own it, bro.
I told you, I'm the Biscuit King, dude.
I ain't no Biscuit King.
There ain't no more biscuit for Echo because I'm the biscuit. So I'm taking all that negativity. I'm bringing the biscuit love onto myself, dude. That's what I'm doing here.
Yeah,
And-
I can't even believe you did that.
Yeah, dude. We got the Biscuit King swag, man. Come on. You
Biscuit King, and the shirt kills me.
know? Man, doesn't it look good? Don't it look
I-
freaking good?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, dude. The Biscuit King. I'm the Biscuit King, dude. And look at this. Let me show you this again, man. Look at the back of this thing, dude. Look at that, bro.
I know you got yeah, man. You got the big biscuit.
We got the biscuit.
That's the one you said it's dry that you get every
That's
Christmas
why I
or
put
something?
the jelly in it, dude. That's why you got the jelly in it to just open up that little bit of dryness. You know what I mean?
See, this is what you need right here.
What? What do you got? What's that?
Imported El Dolce
Imported el dolce, el dante, el chocolatate, baby.
Chocolate
me-
from Italy.
Turn that music off so me and Echo can have a chat here. That's distracting. All right, so.
Hello.
So,
Yes.
yeah, it's been a while. We got everyone. Let's just shout out to everyone. I want to make sure everything's coming in clear. We got Synthopotamus is new to the stream, I think.
That's right.
We got Apollo Hanzo's in the house. What's up, Apollo? We've got who else we got in here? We got Georgie G's as usual. Espen Kraft had his Renegade shirt on this week. That's right. Mark Anderson, Vintage Synths. Happy Quails. What's going on? Expanding Knowledge. Banana Rider. Hans Volt. Harmonic Sonics is in the house. And we've got Machines One, I guess, is having a little nap now. But I think the stream is going clear.
Did he get home? Because I know that he was in a layover in Chicago. So,
Bro,
yes, the Biscuit King.
I mean, come on, dude. Come on. You can be the chocolatier. I'll be the Biscuit King all day. All right.
Chocolate.
La chocolate. All
Sorry
right.
for eating, but that's my dessert, bro.
So, dude, the Biscuit King is here to stay, reigning over the Crispy Castle as per usual. And what do you got going on, bro? What have you been up to?
I can't. I fucking can't even.
I told you, I'm stealing the biscuit. I'm yoinking.
Oh no, you stole it. You own it now, bro. You're wearing the swag and everything.
I got the biscuit swag. And if anybody, let me check because I don't know. Let's see if this is working good. If I jump on over here, If anybody wants some Biscuit King swag, right here, man. 25.
That's most original.
Yeah, 25. There's nothing more original than the Biscuit King shirt. Okay? You got the Biscuit King, you got the big biscuit on the back, you got the Synth Renegade on the sleeve, and I gave you an extra biscuit on the other sleeve. All right, dude. So if you want some Biscuit King swag, I'm gonna throw it down in the chat for everyone. All right.
I gotta show my wife that one.
You gotta show her, man. Buy her one. Buy her a biscuit. Buy her a
Laura
biscuit.
doesn't wear t-shirts. I don't know why.
Buy her a biscuit shirt, bro. Come on. You know she wants one.
Freaking too funny.
Yeah, we got that jelly, dude. We got the jelly going. All right, so the Biscuit King swag is up if you want it. The link's down in the comments. Go pick one up. 35 bucks for the Biscuit King full blast. 25 bucks for the Biscuit King hat, okay? And I think the Biscuit King hat is another legendary entry into synth lore. It's just as legendary as the Bro Synth Network, and this is going to be a limited edition. What's up?
Well, it's funny because I looked at it and that's why I couldn't make it out. I'm like, what is Sis Gun? But then
Biscuit King, baby.
Biscuit King. It's got that mustard yellow color too.
Oh yeah, dude. Because every once in a while you got to add a little bit of mustard into your biscuit mix, right?
No, you don't want to put
spice. No. Yeah, dude.
You don't want to put mustard on a biscuit.
That's what we do, man. I like things savory. And then guess what?
Oh, I know.
And guess what? Plot twist. In the middle of that biscuit
is ketchup.
Is ketchup, baby. That ain't no
there
jelly.
It is.
That ain't no jelly, homie. That's ketchup on my biscuit, brother. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Well, it's better than mayo.
That's ketchup on that biscuit for the Biscuit King. All right, so all the biscuit boys.
I think it would look horrible if it was mayo, okay?
All the biscuit boys out there, go and pick one up if you're into it. Now let's get down to business. All right, let me jump on hold.
I really like this thing.
What, the biscuit hoodie?
No, the thing that you put up the names and stuff. That's very cool.
It's cool, right? I'll show you how to do it after. It's actually freaking
I like
super, super easy. You just got to use Google Chrome. Yeah, not to be confused with a Limp Biscuit. This is a Biscuit King, baby, okay? What's up, Viral Beats? What's up, Mixmaster? Harmonic Sonics. Yeah, mustard. Nothing wrong with a little bit of mustard. So let me settle down here, grab my water. Echo, we're going to be talking about the Moog Messenger. I know you've recently been hired by Moog, according to the forums out there. Everybody's talking on the forums saying Echo's been hired. First, it's Synth Samurai, hired by Behringer as a guerrilla marketer. Now it's ECHOKRAFT, hired by Moog as a guerrilla marketer. I mean, is it true? I don't think so, but a lot of people think so. But
you never know.
Is there any truth to it?
You never know. I can't tell.
You never know, bro.
Listen, I don't kiss and tell, bro.
Hey, Italians never do, dude.
No,
Italians never do, but the French do. The French kiss in public.
They French kiss.
Yeah, where do you think that came from?
Well, it didn't come from Sweden.
That's for sure, dude. That's for sure. And we know one thing comes from Sweden. That crappy teenage engineering gear comes from Sweden.
FTE.
Yeah, FTE, bro. This is an FTE channel, so if you ain't down, too bad. We don't like teenage engineering around these parts of the woods, do we, Echo?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Echo's into the big boy synths now, right? He don't need no teenage engineering nonsense. And I'm still rolling my broke boys on the Behringers, okay? That's how we're doing it.
I mean, you can't say that.
What do you mean?
You know, like, so you have some big boy toys. It's not like you. Yeah, I mean, come on. You got the Hydra Deluxe. You got the Juno X, or the Diddy X, as you call it.
Diddy.
You know? What else you got? You got the Monopoly. That's a great synth, dude.
Yeah, the Monopoly's all right.
You know, I mean, look at the prices now.
The prices aren't bad, Echo. That's the thing.
So I want to understand this.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to cause controversy now.
Oh, now I gotta see it. You keep talking. I'm just playing around.
I just saw a couple of things on Sweetwater that some Behringer stuff went down in price.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it did.
Well, that's why everybody's going tariffs. The tariffs are killing us. And I'm sitting there going, whoa. I just was on Sweetwater today. Some of the prices have gone down. So what does that mean?
Well, what I think it means is this. I think this is my theory on the whole thing. You tell me what you think. Because you know what? I think you love tariffs and I love tariffs. I think we can agree on that. So I think what happened is this. I think that Sweetwater, this is all allegedly, I think that Sweetwater jumped the gun preemptively and put their own increases on the products. I don't know.
Isn't that against the law?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Are they allowed to mark stuff up? This is allegedly. This is speculation, but I don't think Sweetwater did that. I'm saying maybe they did. Nobody knows yet. Maybe Behringer called in and was like, we're jacking up our prices preemptively, and then Sweetwater returns. I don't know how it works. I'm not a businessman when it comes to that kind of stuff. But
didn't Amazon try that already?
Amazon tried it. I read yesterday that Hallmark went and said that the prices of our birthday cards or whatever are going up because
what?
Yeah, they were like, the prices of our birthday cards are going up. And this missus went into the store and she was like,
they're made in Indonesia.
They're made in Kansas.
What, the birthday cards?
Yeah, I think they're made in Kansas, bro.
Last time I bought a Hallmark birthday card, it was said made in Indonesia, dude.
I think they're made in Kansas, dude. Someone went and looked and they're like, these things
they're not
are
in
made
Kansas anymore.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, what's going on? So I don't know, man. But pre-tariff, I think everyone got all the panicans out there went wild like a bunch of pelicans flapping their gums. And they're like, tariffs, everything's tariffs. I feel like the panican is a new animal, and this is the sound it makes. Tariff. That's a panican. That's what a panican sounds like. Tariff. That's a panican.
That's like, you ever see Finding Nemo? Mine. You never saw that movie?
No, bro. I don't watch Disney, dude.
Listen, it's a classic movie.
Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Well, no one ever found him, did they?
Well, he got lost.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we got, I'm digging this chat thing. I thought you could only do this on StreamYard, but I figured it out, baby. Now I can throw all your chats up, but I got to be active and click them.
I want to say something. So here's the thing that people don't understand in this country. We are being charged tariffs.
Yeah, break it down. Break it down for the people.
Like a ton of them. And that's the thing that kills me. Like everybody's going, oh, the United States shouldn't be doing this. That's awful. But they've got to kill. This is a constitutional crisis. we getting tariffs up the ass, man. Like it's unbelievable, especially foreign goods, like what's coming in from like China and stuff. And like,
are they jacking up the prices on stuff that are already in the warehouse here right now? That's what I'm wondering.
That's the thing that I'm wondering. So
someone needs to get a beat down.
Anyway, so I just thought it was weird. Space capsule, these products that are already in the warehouse. I don't know.
We don't know. We're all speculating. Listen, man, if you're looking for some crazy wild breakdown.
What's Space Capsule saying?
Space Capsule said if it was released, let me see. He says if it was released by any of the others, it'd be $8.99. If it was Behringer, it'd be $5.99. This is in Moog, so we are looking at. Oh, they're talking about the the
Moog.
Yeah, the Moog thing, right? So,
in Moog, that's good. I like that.
In Moog is in vogue. So let's get off the tariff topic, but let's see.
All right. I just wanted to bring that up.
I'm not a panicking. You're not a panicking. And we're not going to be squawking around panicking all the time just for the sake of panicking, okay? Especially when the media tells you to panic. I do the opposite. Listen, whenever the media tells me to do anything, I do the opposite.
I'm an animal. I'll make a T-shirt of an animal that's called a panicking.
Yeah, make the panicking T-shirt, bro.
I'm going to make the panicking, bro.
Make the panicking T-shirt. Tariff. Big, like, it's the
You know the cartoon bubbles, like the little clouds. I'll do that.
Yeah, it's like the cousin of the pelican. It's the uglier, more annoying cousin of the pelican, the panicking.
The panicking.
All right. So, anyways, all love. We do love panicins. So, all love to the panicins too. But Echo, let's get down to business, baby. Let's get down to business. Let's jump right over here. We've got, I got to get this thing off the screen because this is like a work in progress, right? I got to figure everything out as we go. All right. So Echo.
Yes, sir.
We have right here.
Welcome home, by the way.
Thank you, man. We got the Moog. And listen, man, let me tell you. You got
Panic Skywalker.
Yeah, Panic Skywalker and Panic Pangolin. They're everywhere out there, dude. They're everywhere. So what's up, Patch Dog's in the house tonight? Patch Dog ain't panicking. He knows the deal, baby. Patch Dog's a wolf, baby. He eats panicins for a breakfast, okay? And lunch and dinner, okay?
There you go.
I eat ketchup biscuits, baby, for snacks, okay? I feed the panicins ketchup biscuits all day.
Ketchup flavored biscuits. There you go. Now there's something that's interesting.
Biscuit
All right,
King.
go.
Okay, so we got the Moog. We got a lot of stuff to get to, and we don't have tons of time. So we got the Moog Messenger came out yesterday, I do believe.
Yes.
Officially will be released tomorrow. And from everything I'm hearing, everything we looked at, I guess we can play a little bit of the video first just to have a quick look at what they got going on, or do you even want to do that? Your choice, my boy.
I mean, we don't. You want to play the official Moog one?
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's play it for a second. All right. So before we get started, everybody who's just jumping in here, all the casuals, Moog has released a new synthesizer, and this was the release video they did. Looked like they spent a lot of money on it, or they got a lot of geniuses with iPhones who are really good at taking footage and editing. One or the other, it's still a pretty cool video.
I think it's a cool video.
It's very cryptic, so watch. I did a video earlier today where I kind of like dissected a little bit, but let's just watch it together. Yo.
I just thought of something.
All right. So they're dropping.
Wait, don't let me lose this thought.
All right, go for it.
So I'm listening to this with headphones on for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't real sounds.
They're made by the synth.
They're made by the synth, the birds, the water.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so basically what they're showing you is these guys are putting these ambient mics down in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what's being picked up. What was created on the synth.
So what?
That's it. That's all I got.
So yeah, so it has some, I don't know. Yeah, I'm wondering too what they're thinking, that they're picking up the sounds that are coming from nature, but they're picking
in
up,
other words,
the
they're
nerves
creating
in the woods.
they're creating the sounds of nature.
They're creating sounds of nature with the messenger.
Right.
Okay. And
but then
also,
these people,
yeah.
and then these people in the woods, we'll get to that part of the video, that are doing that weird stuff with painting and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Dude, listen very carefully. If you're listening to headphones in the chat,
Yeah,
listen very carefully.
Put on your headphones, turn up your monitors, let's see what's cooking. Right, so before we get further, so it was moving in for these ambient bird nature sounds, and now it's moving into the what is it?
The outdoor office
Stranger Things style sound, which I found out earlier today that the guy who did the sound for this is the guy who did the music for Stranger Things.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear that.
lot going on there with that one man sitting there. Now, this is where I'm wondering, do they have something built with that sequencer that is giving you layers, you know what I mean? Where it's allowing you to layer things so you can create more of a soundscape going on, or what's going on?
Like on the Muse,
here?
on the Muse, you can layer sounds on the Muse.
You got 8 voices on that.
Yeah.
On this, you got 2.
So you got 2 voices that you can actually layer.
Yep.
I can go in and I've done that. It's actually very cool. So I'm thinking that's kind of what they're doing. Now the sequencer on this can do some interesting things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking they incorporated the sequencer and the layers into this. That's what I mean, why would they stop at just the Muse?
See,
this is a new technology for them.
I was reading on the forums and I heard someone say that they had like a probability function in the sequencer on this one, and that you could have, if it is a 2-lane sequencer or 2 sequencer, whatever you want to call it, and you had one lane running that Stranger Things bass note.
Yeah,
and then on top of that, you had a higher octave, more flowy, like a high probability rate, so it's constantly evolving as that steady bass note is playing. Just listen to it for a minute.
But where's the choir sound coming from?
I don't know.
So
you got to keep in mind that this is made for people who use DAWs and not just live performance. So maybe
right,
it's like,
but you know, Moog. I mean, even with this, the visuals and stuff that were done for the Muse was all done with that one synthesizer. I mean, you know, you had Lisa Belladonna, you had all these people. You had the guy that was in like this church atmosphere thing, like an underground temple, and he was doing stuff, and there was no other tracks being played. So I don't know, man.
It's interesting.
And then the other thing that comes up about this is, well, is there a sampler involved? This is
the thing. I everything that I've read, like this, the basics they're cutting down here is two oscillators, sequencer, arpeggiator, 32 note keyboard. So that's just the basic what we got. And then if we jump on over here for no need to even finish this, because it's just, you know, it's a very cool video though. I like it.
I think it's a great video. It's kind of like bordering Stranger Things and what the hell is the name of the show that I loved?
It is bordering Stranger Things.
But what do you call it? Jesus Christ, Mulder.
Yeah, X-Files.
X-Files.
All right, so
I'll be all right.
Have a look at this. This is what we got for the look of it. All right. Have you checked out the manual for what? I haven't checked out the for what? Hold on. What's he saying? But checked out the manual for what? Have you checked out the manual editor librarian? No, man, I don't use editor or manuals.
Well, there's an editor librarian for this?
I only go to the manual if I need to.
Where?
No, he's talking about the multi-poly.
Oh.
Yeah, off topic. But yeah, I go to the manual if I need to. I do one read through just to like log and store my brain. Then I go to it if I need it. And the editors, I'm not into editors. Echo, you know that, dude. You know I'm not into friggin' editors, bro. I try to do everything on the thing and on the actual synth. And I don't go to editors because I don't like using VSTs and I don't like clicking mouses. And to be honest with you, I'm not set up in my current situation to ergonomically work with an editor and a synth right now. And it's just not my style. So the long answer to that question is no. Okay. So if we look at this echo, let's zoom in on each side. So right here, you probably can't see it, but we'll just go left to right, okay? On the left, we got 2 LFOs with the classics, you know, sine wave, sawtooth, reverse sawtooth, pulse wave in the wave shapes. Then we got another LFO that can go to the cutoff, the oscillator 2 frequency, the oscillator 1 wave, and I can't really see what that other thing says. We've got obviously a tempo. Then we go down here, we've got glide, LFO2 rate, and then we got our pitch and mod wheel. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Then
what does that say?
Which part?
So when you go to the right side, right
here?
where a little more over.
Here?
Right there. What does that say? It says mod destination?
Here it says
So so that's your mod matrix destination.
No, right here, this is the sequencer, right? So you can do, it says RND, PAT, and sequencer. So pattern, sequence, and then RND. I don't know what the heck that means. Anyone know what RND means?
Random,
yeah. That's the direction, right? So you can pick the direction, and then you got 16, 32, 48, or 64 sequences, right? Or steps.
That sounds like an arpeggiator.
Yeah, you got a 64 step sequencer, and then you also got arpeggiator mode for arpeggiator patterns. And then you've got a bunch of different things: note probability, note pool, gate probability. So this sequencer, like the Muse, is going to be a kind of a pretty deep sequencer, right?
Yeah.
So then if we roll down and let me scroll over a bit here to the middle. Okay. Then we're rolling over. We got 2 oscillators. Classics, but then we got a wave shaper, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And oscillator 2. Then we got your mixer, obviously, sub oscillator. So you got 2 oscillators, sub oscillator on 1. You got a noise. Then the filter, you got 4 filters, 4-pole, 2-pole, band pass, and a high pass. Key bed tracking. This resonant bass button here. So resonance and then a resonant bass button.
Yeah, probably if you're using the high pass filter, you won't lose any bass.
You won't lose the low end, yeah. And then you got 2 envelopes, filter, and amp envelope. And then you've got all these shift settings, and you got a bank and patch. So you got, I'm assuming probably 10 banks of 10 or something like that, or 12 banks of 10, something like that. And then a couple blank banks to save your own stuff. So we're probably looking at what? So I don't think it has a sampler. I don't think it has any type of digital in it. I read on the forums that it might have some DCOs, not VCOs. So keep this thing in tune. And I basically, from my opinion, I just think it's a, let me get out of this, hold on. And there's the look of it, right? Side angle. I just think it looks kind of Rolandish, that's what a lot of people are saying. It's got a very Roland, 90s Roland look to it.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much.
Looks like crap, bro. Come on. Looks like friggin' crap.
So. I think it looks good.
Nah, it looks like crap.
Well, I listen, I got to be careful what I say. So,
but you like the look of just straight up black. Like to me, I look at that. I'm like inspired, not really by the looks of it, but sound wise, I think you're going to be getting a Moog, right? That you can take on the road.
It looks like Moog and Sequential had sex, and that's what they came out with.
Moog, yeah, kind of, right? Yeah, it does actually. It looks like a squeaky Moog, baby, right?
Sequen Moog.
A Moky squeaky, a squeaky Mogi.
Moky squeaky.
A Mook squeaky. It looks like a Mook squeaky baby. But
I mean, I think it looks good.
I like it from the side. I like that
layout's
side
the
angle.
layout's definitely Moog.
And when I look deep in it, dude, it's all metal. Look, so it's kind of all metal. It's got that layout over the top, and I don't know if the bottom's plastic, but I think it's either all metal on the top. You got any plastic on your Muse?
No.
Yeah,
no.
So
bottom's metal. Everything's all metal and wood on that.
Yeah,
thing,
so
dude.
I think this is all metal, no wood, or it's all metal on the top and then very hard plastic, and then obviously it's got the cheap knobs like everybody uses these days.
Has anybody found out how much this might be going for? I mean, tomorrow we're going to find out, because Synthbooth.
Synthbooth, who's he?
I can't.
A Muck-squential, that's right. Yeah. A Moog-quential, that's what it is. It's a Moog-quential, that's the
there
one.
It is.
Blary's Beta Lab, baby. Beat Lab, sorry, I always say Beta Lab. Blary's Beat Lab.
Superbooth opens tomorrow.
Check out Blary's channel, awesome channel. Blary's Beat Lab, got a great channel.
Yes, I've checked it out, actually. It's cool.
Great music.
Yeah, so that opens tomorrow. So we're going to find out.
Yep.
I don't know who we're going to find out from. I don't know if, I know Sonic State always, they're there first. So we'll see what happens, but I'm just curious. Dr. 808, the Earth Shaker. Woo, that's a cool name.
Hey, baby. So that's kind of what we're looking at. People are like, they got rid of the sub 25 and now they've got a 37 key.
Well, and people were saying
and it's easier to ship. It's hard. Like I was talking to Hans Volt the other day, and we were having a discussion, and I was like, "It's in music, man." So all the nerds came in. All the creatives were like, "We want to do this," and the greatest idea. And the nerds came
Well, it
in
doesn't
and
have
said,
the
no,
Moog shape.
you got to make it small. We need to fit it in this size box. So that's what the bars were doing in that video. All those lines they were squiggling, they were trying to figure out, they were running the numbers, trying to figure out how to put all that punch in a package that is the cheapest to ship.
Well, I mean,
it's coming
Moog
from
always,
China and Taiwan. Taiwan is China. So
Moog always had that, you know, it was either a flip top, right? Or they had that wedge look where, you know, like in the subsequent 37, the sub fatty, all of them have that weird, like kind of, design, which is a pain in the ass to ship, by the way. Where this is just a straight up keyboard, like the Muse. The Muse is, there's no fanciness shape to that. So I think that's what In Music did, was said, hey, listen, we need to smooth this out.
Yeah, you got to put it in a package. When you're making all your crap over in China, okay, you've got to put it in a package where you can ship the most amount of product for the cheapest price. And the sub 37 and the sub 25 is not a convenient box to ship crap in.
And I'll be honest with you, if you're a gigging musician,
if
you're a gigging musician, those were very difficult synthesizer. You had to get a special case for it. Where this you could just throw in a regular gig bag or a regular hard shell case.
I almost think that anybody who has a Moog at home and is a Moogie, they're probably going to get this if they're a gigging musician, because why not? Now you can grab your Moog, you can friggin' lightweight, grab it, bring it, and you can still get those deep leads, big basses. You can also experiment well. It seems like got a good sequencer. Colt says if the price point is right, $4.99, $6.99, $7.99. He'll take back all the shade he's ever thrown at the messenger. Colt Corley, baby, I'll take you up on that, bro.
I don't think I think it's going to be around $8.99. I don't think if it's like $12.99, then you can't even compete with the TE-05 at this point with that.
Yeah, I know.
And then again, I don't know. I mean, we haven't heard it, so we
haven't heard it.
Actually, can you play
Mikey Dean?
Mike Dean's demo, yeah. I mean, we played it yesterday, but I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, let me pull up Mikey Dean. Mike
Loonsberry Pedals is in the house. What's up, Greg?
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if this came in a nice little bag too? Little road bag?
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Let's see, what do we got? Mikey Dean, baby, where you be? Mikey Dean. I had it pulled up here earlier, but the thing is, I don't have Instagram, so sometimes it don't come up. Moog Messenger, where is he? Here he is. All right, let's play Mikey Dean. Get out of my face. There's two things going on there. There's an ARP going on one of the oscillators or a sequence, and then he's playing a note over the top of it, right?
Yeah,
am I right what I'm hearing there?
Yeah, but if you notice, he switches, the camera switches. He was definitely playing the Mellotron that's next to him.
Yeah, I feel like he just hit the note.
Yeah, that's all he did.
Yeah.
Got some bite to it, man.
All right. So
yeah, it's got some bite to it. It's got some nastiness to it, which is nice.
I honestly think you're gonna get the Moog sound.
Well, the nice thing about one of the things characteristics that I like on the Moog is this feature right here. It's the if I can read it. It's called the overload.
Mm-hmm.
So overloaded basically is what you used to be able to do on a mini Moog, is you could take the output and bring it back into the filter, and you get a nice distortion out of it. And they actually threw that on the Moog, so you don't have to. There's no patching. Obviously, it's internal. And I've cranked that thing, and it sounds like the Matrix Brute effect. it gets brutal. It's nasty. You
Okay.
know?
So, all right. So what do you think? I think so. I think if they can come out, if they can go under $1,000, I don't know why they go over $1,000, but if they go under $1,000, and if they did something crazy like $699, which is the price of their friggin' sound studio stuff, like the Labyrinth, the Mother 32, they're not going to go to that area because
I'm thinking it's got to be like $899 or $999.
yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
got to be
thinking.
under 1,000.
I think if they go under 1,000, even at $999, I think they'll sell a ton of them.
Yeah.
But if they came in with that InMusic Steam, I don't think they're going to do under. I can't see them doing $699. Can you?
Even like the Sub Fatty when it was brand new, and that was completely mono, 2 voices. I mean, well, 3 voices because it did have a sub oscillator, but I paid $899 brand new for that.
It's got some mini Moog sound to it. I do think that they're putting in like Messenger. I keep wondering about this sound Messenger, and I'm just wondering if they're putting in a lot of beef into a small package, right? And like, I mean, if you can take your mini Moog sound gigging with you,
Patchdog says it sounds pretty sick.
that's through his phone speakers, he said too.
Oh, it is. I didn't see that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what. But I thought the same thing when I was listening to my headphones earlier. I was like, man, this sounds, even through the potato, sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I don't
Everybody
know.
doesn't know what potato is. Potato is when you record pristine, awesome, high quality $1,000 synthesizers through an iPhone mic. That's what we call potato audio.
Potato audio.
All right?
Don't do it.
Whatever you can, stop doing potato audio. But
Buy one of these.
buy a friggin' interface. Pick up a crappy Behringer one. Pick up a roll and go mixer for $120.
This is the old one too. I got the new one all hooked up under the desk.
Echo got it all, except he don't got the biscuit no more, baby. I got the biscuit now.
I don't want the damn biscuit.
I
son.
got the biscuit now, dude. That's what's up. I'm the biscuit king. All right? I'm the new biscuit king.
Like I'm the pumpkin
All right?
king. Isn't that
We ain't no pumpkin king. And I got double biscuits too, bro. I got one on the sleeve as well.
Oh yeah,
right.
Well, you're all set to go there, buddy.
I had to do it, dude. I had to take it back, man.
You got biscuits to go.
All right, so Moog Messenger. So far, what are you scoring it out of 10?
I haven't heard enough of it, but so far, what I like, I like what Mike Dean did. And if they used all of that in that video, if they used all those sounds were created by the Messenger in the official video, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
All right. So far, I'm giving it a 3.
Okay. Until I actually hear what I actually physically see it and hear it and see somebody play it. Because, Lisa Belladonna's she's at Superbooth. She's probably going to demo it. So, unless everybody gets pulled into one of those secret rooms.
Oh, they are, dude.
It's
not even a secret anymore that all these synth mafia get pulled into a room. They have to sign NDAs. They have to drink out of a goblet. They have to hand over their cell phones and sign something allegedly in blood. And then they get access to all the goodies that Moog has to offer. Okay.
I wonder if they get like an Oprah Winfrey gift bag. Like,
You never know, bro. I'd say the synth mafia's up some nasty business, bro. I don't know. Dude. I don't know. And I think it's only going to get a little bit weirder as time goes on. Right?
I think so too.
But right now, it's the synth renegades versus the synth mafia, baby. It's the biscuit kings versus
Synth renegade mafia, baby.
the Triscuit kings, all right? We're making homemade biscuits. These fools are eating Triscuits, okay?
Triscuits.
All right? Triscuits are nasty, dude. Okay.
Jelly-filled Triscuits.
Nah, ketchup-filled biscuits all day with a bit of tea. Okay. Everyone's wondering if Echo's a Moog operative. We don't know yet. That's no comment from Echo.
I really can't make any comments on that right now.
That's right. No comments from Echo if he's on the Moog payroll.
I plead the fifth.
But you know what? You can say he's on the Moog payroll. You can say he's not. But he's only done Moog Muse videos for the last 3 months. And
but Patchdog.
Yeah.
I'm always a Behringer bro, dude.
Yeah. You're a Behringer bro because I think it's between you and George G's the record for the most Behringers. You got 60 and George G's got 62, I think. Something like that.
I got like 20. George G's. George, how many Behringers you have, bro?
Yeah, George, throw it down in the chat. How many Behringers you got? Echo, how many you got? 20?
20.
All right. All the Behringer bros in the chat, post how many Behringers you got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. I got 6 Behringers, but I'm only a synth baby.
You keep saying that, but you know what? That's getting old.
No, it ain't getting old, dude.
It's getting
I'm a
old,
synth
bro.
baby forever. Okay?
Okay. All right. You're the biscuit king.
That's right, dude. You can't take it from me now because I own
Greg's
it.
calling me a Moog shillbilly.
I copyrighted Biscuit King, okay? So you can't even make a Biscuit King shirt now. I'll sue your ass.
Well, you can't unless it's trademarked.
Yeah, I trademarked it too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, in U.S. and Europe. Okay, so
who are you calling a Moog shillbilly, man?
Pro Synth Network. Don't you try to steal my Biscuit King either. Okay, because this is the hottest swag ever. Right now.
Is Greg calling me a shillbilly? Is that what that is?
Shillbilly's a compliment, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, shillbilly's a compliment. A shillbilly is the man who goes out there and shills for free just for the love of it. He doesn't care about cash or perks or all that stuff. And if the perks end up coming, that's just kind of what we call the reverse double super golden truffle. Shout out to Machines
That's right.
One.
That's right.
All right, so enough gobshiting. Check this out. The PPG 1002 synthesizer, a classic, is reborn. You can't even use those words unless it's a Behringer, because this classic, you'd have to sell 6 or 7 newborns on the black market to get a hold of this classic. Echo?
No, you'd have to sell a kidney.
A rare and wonderful. The missus just said that's uncouth. Comparison. All right, so yeah, you'd have to go sell a couple shoehorns on the black market, thousands of them to get it. All right, so look at this, man. We got the Wolfgang Palm and the Cornell Heck have joined forces to resurrect the last fully analog PPG synth, the classic PPG 1002, and it looks
nothing like a
incredible.
PPG.
It's the last classic, okay?
And these are the two dudes?
These are the guys, man. Don't
One of
know.
them looks like my aunt.
Wolfgang Palm, I believe he involved with the company Waldorf? I'm not sure. Anybody know? Anybody know who these two dudes are? Throw it down in the chat, because Echo and I don't know them.
I don't know much about PPG stuff
yeah.
other than it sounded pretty cool when back in the day, but
Bad gear crapped all over the sub 25. All right. Yeah, so we go down here. Let's see if we got a bit back to our roots. PPG. This thing is coming in at $9,000, $9,999. Let's hear it. See if it sounds like $10,000 synthesizer.
my muse can do that. My Edge can make that sound.
I don't know, man. I guess this is just a huge collector's edition, is it? I mean,
is it though?
10,000 euros is what they're asking for.
I mean, it looks just like a big black and silver piece of metal. There's nothing sexy about it at all.
10,000 euros. Guess what? When you got the Behringer Wave out there, man, you're going to really pay $10,000 for this?
No.
I don't know. If the boys had a little passion project, Wolfgang Palm and what's the other dude's name? Wolfgang Palm and what's this guy's name? Cornell Hecht. If the two boys were like, man, let's reinvent this passion project and sell it for $10,000 a pop, congratulations, you did it.
Come on, dude.
But I mean, come on is right. I don't know, dude. It's not really. Come on, you know, $10,000. Are you serious?
You know, did you watch Espen Kraft's video?
Espen Kraft, yeah, I did.
I mean, he basically made me feel like shit. But he basically
why, bro?
Because, you know, of this.
Oh, the Moog Muse?
Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
see.
all right, yeah, play the video.
Let's play it. Let's see what Espen's saying.
Well, Superbooth.
Shout out to ECHOKRAFT.
Nice shirt.
Synth Renegade. Booyah. You know he is. And guess what? When you speak your mind in the synthesizer world, the world becomes a lot smaller. But what we're doing out here with the Synth Renegades, we are widening the territory because we want people to speak their mind because it's the truth era. And guess what? If you got an opinion and someone else doesn't like it, that's just the way it is, right?
And dude, dude, his tagline is beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm ECHOKRAFT and you're not.
Shout out to ECHOKRAFT. Synth Renegade for life. Let's roll.
Booth 2025 is just about to start. And is this just a big scam convention now, where manufacturers come together to decide for how much they're going to rip off their customers this year? The possible has become...
All right, hold on. Wolfgang invented the PPG, so there you go.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Wolfgang, come on, bro. All right, we got it. Thanks, Loonsberry Metals. Shout out to Wolfgang for reinventing
Shout out to Loonsberry.
the synth that he invented. Okay, shout out to you. Still too much.
The impossible. Moog has turned into Behringer, and Behringer has turned into Moog. Behringer used to do synths with plastic cheeks. Now Moog is doing synths with plastic cheeks, and Behringer, well, they're doing synths with the wooden cheeks. Now enter the Moog Messenger. So Moog has decided to clone the clones. The Moog Messenger is pretty much a base station. It costs twice the money that Behringer would charge for the same thing, probably even more. And with their new Moog Messenger, gone are the days of innovation from Moog. They're only now a brand name, capitalizing on that name, and their patented ladder filter, if the rumors...
Dude, I kind of agree with them, dude. I think that's like I said, it's just, well, we got to wait and see the price. I mean, if the Moog Messenger comes in at $699, I'll have to say that's fair, won't you?
Yes, but I have to be careful about what I say.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be very careful, or they're going to come grab. Do you know it's been known to have people come to your home and take the synthesizers back if you get a little too uppity. So you got to be careful.
Well, first of all, let them try doing that, because they'll be met at the door by Smith & Wesson, and I paid for that.
Yeah, because she'll pay full price.
No money exchanged hands from the actual manufacturer and myself.
Shillbillies pay full price, and we don't like buying used. Right, Echo?
You're damn right.
Okay, let's roll.
Rumors are true that the Messenger is going to
I don't want nobody's hand-me-downs, dude.
sell for 899 euros. They really are the golden geckos of the synth world. Like I said, a Behringer of that same caliber would sell for the synth world. Euros. They sell for 899 euros. They really are the golden geckos of the synth world. Like I said, a Behringer of that same caliber would sell for at least half of that. And the illusion has become real, but the more real it becomes, the more they want it. And then...
That's true. When the illusion becomes real, the more the believers in the illusion want it. It's a weird kind of... It's a weird dark magic type of thing.
So there's four of us, well, five of us, that know about a little bit about the illusion.
Yeah.
And I can't go into any details because it'd be foolish of me. And I'm being honest about this. Is the truth now. And we know... We know the real deal.
You know, you talk a lot of crap when you sometimes got to say, this is the truth.
I can't, because I can't say. So we know the real deal. So what did I do? The illusion became real.
Mm-hmm.
And I paid almost full price for that.
Yeah, dude. You did, right?
So,
you did.
Yes,
you
sir.
did. Yeah, so we get it. Let's see.
Now I feel like an idiot.
Nah, you're still
Thanks,
cool.
ECHOKRAFT.
You're still cool, man.
And we
Damn, look at all the DVDs.
Have the new PPG Model 1002, a remake of some old classic analog PPG synth, okay? And I can't wait to see the morons saying how it's totally worth it in videos to come. It'll cost you 9,999 euros. I really hope the people behind this new PPG, and I won't say their names out loud in this video, but I really hope the people behind it get a thorough doctor's examination soon, because I'm not sure I would allow them to keep their keys to their houses or anything if they really mean that the price is justified. Don't.
He's right, man.
It's stupid. You're going to tell me that $10,000? I just
for a black and silver box.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Wolfgang, baby. I'm sorry, Wolfgang.
Listen,
I just don't think it's worth it, man.
Espen
is the messenger. That's what Moog said.
Espen is the messenger, bro.
We want the Espen messenger. Behringer, make the Espen messenger, which is the clone.
Wait, Moog?
I don't know
who's calling themselves Moog. That's beautiful.
It's got to be synth punk.
Listen.
Yeah.
He's definitely a renegade, bro. We got to get him on the show.
He's hilarious.
Seriously. But I will tell you this. I think, okay, and you know this for a fact, and the curtain, open the curtain, the man behind the curtain, right? The Wizard of Oz, right? You know for a fact, that's it for me, bro.
Yeah.
I will never, ever spend that kind of money again. Ever.
Really?
Yes.
Now, would you think you'd trade that Moog Muse?
No.
Really?
No, because like the Rev 2, I really like the Rev 2. I spent a lot of money on the Rev 2.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the price of a Rev 2 16 voice?
No, what is it, like $3,000 now or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I keep the high-end synthesizers that I have. I get rid of a lot of the other stuff, but I mean, right now in my studio, I'm surrounded by things that I really like and I really enjoy playing. But I would never spend that kind of money again, ever.
Yeah. I ain't ever spending that kind of money.
I mean, as much as, the Cream Dream is nice and the Muse is nice and everything, it was the biggest part of it for me was I wanted to play one. And nobody had one. And then I buy mine and I go into Guitar Center and to get rid of the Three Sisters, and there's one sitting in the fucking showroom.
I know.
Son of a bitch.
I just really wish you could have put your hands on a Polybrute 12 first, because I feel like you never would have bought the Moog Muse if you did that. You just wouldn't have done it, man. You just wouldn't have done it. No. Dude, you just wouldn't have.
Wrong.
There's no water.
Do you remember that guy on that show?
Yeah.
He was a talk show, and he'd go, "What do you think of so-and-so?" And they'd be like, "Well, I think it'd be like wrong."
Yeah,
and he wouldn't even let them finish talking.
All right. What do you think of this? Erica Synths, next up on the chopping block. Erica Synths, I am the proud owner of an Erica Synths Ninth Verb, which is amazing. I was the proud owner of a synth pipe, or a steam pipe.
What does that mean?
I mean, steam pipe. But this one here is a new drum machine by Erica Synths called the Hex Inverter. Yeah. Yeah. Monster analog drum machine revealed. 10 sound sources for raw power.
I listened to it.
Did you? You didn't like it?
Yeah. No. And you know me with drum machines.
Yeah.
I would get an LM over that any day.
Okay, this is a standalone drum machine, mutant drum DNA, putting into a standalone drum machine, ladies and gentlemen, meets a hex drum. Looks a lot like the drum log from Korg, but I do like when it's got these Commodore 64 computer buttons. I don't know why, I kind of just like those.
I'd buy an LM over that. How much is that thing?
We'll check in a minute. Let's see. X-Drum, 10 sound sources built on the Hex Inverter's Mutant series, Eurorack percussion modules. It will have 2 kick drums, a BD9, bass drum, optimized Mutant machine, snare drum, clap, rim shot, hi-hats. Additionally, Erica Synths will have thrown in its own cymbals, 10 sets of crash and rod cymbal samples, well, bam, 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 master channel, stereo panning, compressor, master drive, mutant glue, baby, and a kick drum to control that side chain. Let's listen.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Sounds thin, man. Your Drum Brute Impact sounds better than that.
Yeah, it does. like the, what is that? The clap there? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
The clap's nice. No, that's a snare, isn't it?
It's a snare.
Yeah, I like the snare.
Well, it could be a snare clap combo.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Let's go ahead. Dude, you don't last long through videos. I think if you're not into them, it's just like
because dude, listen, you've got the LM drum by Behringer that blows that thing away.
Yeah, LM drum blows it away.
Right. You've got a T8 TR8S, which you could take any of those samples and put them into the TR8S. I mean, a drum machine has to really knock me off my feet, and the LM drum machine knocked me off my feet.
Yeah.
And this, I was like, meh. You know what I mean? I mean, 808 kick, it's been done.
Yeah, I'm not really vibing to that either. And I'm an Erica Synth fan, but I'm not really feeling the Hexadrum right now in the land of drum machines. And you know this is going to be expensive. You know it's going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be, well, the friggin' reverb units are 600, so this is going to be what, 800 easy, 1,000, 1,200 bucks.
1,200 bucks.
Probably going to be 1,800. How much is the Perkins? The Perkins is 1,800. So
yeah, and the Perkins blows that away.
So it's going to be 1,200 bucks probably, right?
The Perkins is awesome.
Yep.
That's a very unique sounding drum machine.
What about this, bro? This.
That's a mess.
This is a mess, dude. And what does mess stand for, Echo?
It stands for multi-effect step sequencer.
That's it.
I don't know, bro.
Multi-effect step sequencer.
It's a dumb name.
Mess. It is a dumb name, but it makes sense. But you know.
So you need to buy this and the messenger, and you'll be all set.
Yeah, you need a messy messenger. But I actually really like this, and I was thinking about picking this up.
Yeah, I thought this was cool when you sent this to me. I listened to it. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool.
I like what Polyenn's doing. I like the last few products they came out with. I like that
they
compressor
make cool stuff.
Pedal. The new
But
Polyen
how much is this thing?
This is $5.99 by the looks of it. But let's check.
Not bad.
Let's check it out. This is a multi-effects step sequencer, a multi-effect step sequencer. So this is the cool thing about this is when you run your effects, if any of those know, I'm sure everyone in the chat looked through this all day today, but for anyone in the chat, this step sequencer is powered by this play button. And then once you pick which effect you want, you get 4 effects per chain. You can then put the effects on certain steps of the sequence. So you can have the flanger come in at certain times. You can have delays or reverbs come in at certain times in the step sequence for 4 lanes. And there's over 120 algorithms. It's cool.
I mean, the thing that's cool about this is if you're a live musician or if you're a DAW-less musician, basically you're automating your effects. I would do that in a DAW. You know what I mean, with plugins. But what I thought was funny when you first sent it to me. Yeah. I know you hate plugins. When you first sent it to me, I looked at it. I said, "Is this a plugin?" Because that's what it looked like. The picture looks like a plug because it looks kind of that gooey looking thing. You know what I mean? But then when I started watching the video, I was like, "Okay, this is kind of cool." So
beautiful little screen. Yeah. Stereo. Let's check it out.
What if effects weren't static? What if your effects could move, breathe, and evolve in real time? This is Mess, a multi-effect step sequencer. A new approach to effects, Mess gives you 4 independent tracks over 120 unique studio-quality effects and the power to sequence every parameter. From traditional pedal chains to unpredictable generative textures, Mess isn't another multi-effect for your dentist.
The screen looks a lot like that screen right there. Shot reminds me a lot of the Osmos display. The way it is, yeah, it's kind of cool.
I mean, dude, a nice little color display. It looks fast as heck. Too.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Yeah,
it's got that matte look to it, so it's not shiny. I like it, dude.
Yeah,
I freaking like this.
You're gonna be buying this. I know you are.
I'm gonna get this because I love pedals. I don't know why. Because I got awesome. Pedal to the metal, all gas, no brakes.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome. Pedal. I was thinking this would be a good pedal for Hans Volt because I know he does everything in the DAW, but sometimes, you know, to just run some stuff through this. But Tactical MIDI says, how many inputs does it got? I don't know. I don't think it's got just a stereo.
I think it's stereo, right?
Just two. It's got a stereo in, stereo out. I think. Let's check it out.
At its core, Mess is a powerful multi-effect box. It creates standard effects chains like an overdrive into a chorus, delay or reverb. Press the play switch to start the sequencer and hear your effects transform.
I mean, does that sound good, or is that kind of like, I'm just wondering, is that like a good sound that's going on there, or is it a bit messy? So when the name of the thing is called Mess,
hence the name Mess?
Yeah, listen to this.
I don't know. It sounds kind of like it's got some kind of like distortion on it, I think.
Yeah, well, what he said he's got going in there is he's got overdrive going into a chorus, going into a delay, and then going into a reverb. But do you see the step sequencer going, and then hear the coming in and out of certain effects? I don't know, man.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, do you hear it? You hear it, everybody?
Yeah, no, I can hear it, but that's what he described, the overdrive.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So let's jump ahead here. Yeah, let's hear it on a synth.
Create a triple granular reverb.
It does sound kind of dirty.
Or a dual micro-looping ping-pong delay. Repitch sequences of everything using dedicated pitch shifters to spectralizers and micro-loopers to granular engines.
Yeah, Colt's right. The sequence is too freaking fast, bro. Slow it down. Slow it down, okay?
No, seriously, so we can actually hear the effects.
Slow the freaking thing down a little bit. My God, man. Like, I was actually just getting irritated then. Like, the sequence was going so fast, it was irritating me.
Yeah, and you're not actually listening to the effect now at that point. You know?
Right, let's see if he's got a... Is this Poly End actually demoing this way?
It's got Bit Crusher.
So it's got a freeze function.
Created knob controls for each effects parameter. Building a sequence on a 16-step grid pad is fast and fun.
So if you ask me, this is what I think I would be doing with this. I would be running a sequence through this, and then I would just be constantly just noodling around with the interface, chopping it up, noodling, and then you get something, and then maybe you're like, okay, this is cool. So it's like, I don't know, I like it, to be honest with you. I like it, but I like weird stuff like this.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's all right, man. $600, so it's a lot of money. It's messy.
It's dirty.
It's very, very messy. But there was another guy who did a video today, but I don't know if he takes too kindly to people playing his videos, so I don't think I'm going to play it. On the back, we got stereo in, stereo. We got one stereo in, then we got obviously a left and a right out.
MIDI?
Yeah, I got MIDI. It's got a micro SD, USB, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're looking at €5.99. So what's that American? $4.50? That's not bad, actually. Hey, can someone do the conversion? What's €5.99 right now? Because that American dollar is sweet as candy right now, baby. And guess what? When the American dollar becomes more and more valuable, guess what happens in America, Echo?
€5.99 in American currency.
Oh, damn.
$677.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, 677? Get this thing out of here. To the trash it goes. All right, Biscuit King, black and yellow. Look at this, man. I got lots of gear going on here these days. I got the black and yellow Behringer Bro Mafia limited edition. Cool shirt. I got the black and yellow.
That looks really cool.
I got the black and yellow with the Cobra.
I like that.
Right? I got the black and yellow. I don't know what this is. I just was bored.
There's the Echo shirt right there, baby.
ECHOKRAFT custom Kumite shirt. Behringer Bro Mafia hat if you're into the Behringer Bro Mafia. And then we got other stuff. Cool. Yeah, so let's get back to it. And actually, let me hold on there. ECHOKRAFT.com. Let's see what Echo's got on his site these days. Has he been working hard? Has he been working hard in his merch shop?
Well, did you check out my page? Go back to the home page.
Would you switch up your home page?
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you mean, this here?
No, right there. Yeah, a little graphic.
I like that. How did you do that?
Oh, I'd show you later, my friend.
Yeah, my site sucks compared to yours, bro.
I'll show you. It's cool. It's so easy, dude.
This is a cool sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's the SRM shirt.
Yeah.
Echo, Ghost Echo.
That's very cool. Is that a sweatshirt or a long sleeve tee?
That's a long sleeve tee. I can't show the Moog ones because
yeah, they're made to order. Contact Echo via email if you want a black market Moog shirt. If you want a black market, anybody wants any black market gear, contact the Italian via email, okay? Send them some Bitcoin.
We'll pull up to your house. You know, we'll get it right out of the back of the trunk for you there. No problem.
Anybody wants any black market merch, contact the Italian.
Just let me know. I'll send one of my boys to your house.
Bitcoin and moonshine. All right. So let me get over to this. They had this little thing here. I seen Lou Pop demo this. I'm not really into groove boxes. I liked Noir's video he did today of the Tempest. He did a video on his main channel of Tempest, which was cool. And he said,
they don't even make that anymore, do they?
No, but he said, I can't remember what the video, I might show it after. Hold on. So anyways, look at this thing. The 1010 Music Bento box.
Oh.
Bento is a super stylish unit, packs into a slender frame, 7-inch touchscreen, 16 pads, 8 endless encoders, 24-bit sampling, 8 tracks sequencing, storage for your multi-sample banks, support for your loops, and blah, blah, blah. It's also granular slicing capabilities for extensive FX. 1010 Music are really going for the features, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's just see what it sounds like. They make that little lemon drop thing and
okay.
Black box.
Yeah.
I think they make the lemon drop thing. I'm not sure. Where's the video, boys?
Things that I really don't care about.
Lou Pop did a video. Does anybody care about this in the chat? Let us know.
I play it. That's cool. I like the Polyand one and the what's the other little one that was out?
Let me see where they don't got a video up or what? Hold on now. Let me look up our old buddy Lou Pop. Lou Pop. Let's check out what Lou Pop got. Loop Pop. Is that how you do it? Loop Pop? There it is.
Loop Pop.
Bento, we'll just play a little bit from Loop Pop. Shout out to Loop Pop.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm going to start with this loop that I made here.
I won't be taking advice from you. Okay.
Step back it up. Back it up.
And won't be watching that.
Okay.
Right,
hi.
Lou Pop, if you hit me with another damn ad, bro, I'm going to have to shut it down, okay? 2 ad maximum on this channel. We can deal with 2. All right, let's do it.
Well, if you had...
No, I ain't ever getting it. I ain't ever getting friggin' YouTube Premium. I'm staying...
it's great.
I'm staying in the hood, okay?
Dude, I get some great movies from that as well.
YouTube free, do you?
Yeah.
Send me your sign-in.
No.
Bento is the new flagship sampling, sequencing, looping, mixing, and granular hardware from 1010 Music. It brings together elements from some of their other instruments into a single package and adds more hands-on controls, a bigger touchscreen.
Yeah, I think it's friggin' jam-packed, bro. I think it's friggin' packed to the gills. And touchscreen.
And you know what? You know
it's
what?
pretty
You know
cool,
why?
actually. You know what? It's cool.
You know why I wouldn't give you my password either?
Why?
Because I've already put tens of thousands of dollars into your channel. I'm constantly paying you.
I know, dude. You pretty much could buy me a YouTube Premium account. But I'd like to use that cash to pick up an Italian sub with extra mayo, baby, and some ketchup on the side for the
I know
butt
you like to
ends.
dip it in ketchup.
Yeah.
I know. That's just wrong, bro.
Am I the only one out there? I have an Italian sub, extra mayo, oil and vinegar with the works, minus the olives. But I do like olives. I just don't like them on sandwiches. And then when I get to the end, before all the meat squirts out the end, I grab my fingers, I push the meat back in, I rip the butt end off, and I dip it in ketchup. $2 at a time, baby. I'll get to the Italian sub $2 at a time. Let's check it out.
Well, I gave you $10 last time. So,
yeah,
I mean, you know.
Yeah, you pretty much bought the whole one. I think someone else chucked in too. I think it was,
Well, they give you like 20 or something?
gave me $20. Where he was in the chat earlier. Well, I'll shut him out in a sec.
velocity
says
and
yuck.
pressure sensitive pads, and more simultaneous tracks. In this video, I'll examine its capabilities and look at some pros and cons compared to the competition. Before I start, a quick disclosure, 1010 Music sent me bento. Other than that, no money changed hands. They have no say over the content of this.
Hold on, Echo, sorry. I'm just checking out the chat here. My buddy Greg, come on, bro. Ketchup destroys all flavor? Dude, when you take
He's just talking about an Italian, bro.
No. You take a rare, beautiful ribeye steak and dip it in ketchup.
Oh,
There is
God.
nothing better, bro.
What? Dude, I'm glad my wife can't hear you say that.
What?
All right?
I mean, I think it's the best. Dude,
a
steak and
ribeye
ketchup.
with...
You dip it in ketchup, dude. That salt
bro.
mixed with not the Heinz ketchup crap you guys buy. We're talking about premium.
No. I'm
premium
talking
ketchup.
with a steak. Either you're gonna douse that in mushrooms and gravy, or you get some of that garlic butter and you just let it melt over the top.
Hot sauce too.
Ketchup.
Hot sauce. Twin Cities, baby. Look up the
Hot
Bastille
sauce.
Wave Beard. All right.
We'll give you a hot sauce. We'll give you that.
All right. Shout out to Twin Cities. He got a special request in. He wants me to look up the Bastille Wave Beard. Will do. Look it up in 2 seconds once we finish the little intro to this
video and don't get to see it before it's published. Also, while the hardware is final, the firmware is still in beta, so some things you see here may change in the final firmware.
All right. Looks pretty cool to me. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, it is cool.
Let me look up
But
this
again,
thing.
I mean, it's the fun thing about those things is like, you know, if you're traveling or whatever, like I think it was Machines that when he went down to Florida, he took his one of his Electron, what was it? The forget what was it? Was it the Digitech? Digitac? Isn't that what he took with him or something like that?
The
I don't know,
Digitech.
Machines. If you're in the chat, let us know.
My God, they gave one of these to everybody. Look at this. So Bo Beats got one, Midlife Shillicus got one, Shimmery MP3, whoever he is, got one, Sun Woo got one. Damn, Bastille Instruments. Is this it here? Is this the one he wants to play?
It's Bastille.
Castle 2 or Bassel 2? It's this one, right?
Bastille Wave Bard.
All right, let's check it out.
No,
Have you ever
Bastille
wanted to
Wave
try
Bard.
a Harley Benson guitar like this?
No.
Today is your lucky day. Enter for your chance to
Every day is my lucky day.
What? Oh, so it's so it's a teenage engineering.
Bastille Instruments. I'm going to subscribe to him because I want to see what
You don't
this
know
is
who
all about.
Bastille is?
Oh, I've heard of
They
them, but
started-
I haven't really checked out much of their stuff.
They started out making like what was it, the micro granny, and then they made a bunch. They made a bunch of modules. The cool thing about their modules is they're wooden panels instead of metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. This looks pretty small, bro.
Well, it is. All that cool stuff is tiny.
I mean, hold on. Is that really the sound that's coming out of that thing?
Yeah.
So that's pretty powerful sounding.
Oh no, their stuff is cool. I had a micro granny.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, that's such a weird name.
You should check it out. They're cool.
You got any videos on it? You still got it?
Yeah, I actually do have a video on it. It's a sample. It's a sampler.
Ketchup on steak is a Canadian thing, baby. It ain't no
Well,
American
a lot
thing.
of things that Canadians do is weird.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's
bro,
what
but
you think.
that's what I know.
No, baby, maple syrup mafia all day. Shout out.
Although I'll give you this. Poutine is amazing.
Poutine's delicious. That's Canadian too.
Most definitely.
But I ain't from Canada. I'm from Newfoundland, so deal with that.
Yeah, so you eat whale blubber and shit like that, right?
Bologna,
Like
baby, bologna.
sail meat.
Bologna, seal flipper, okay? Rabbit stew.
What else? What else?
Tur hearts and gravy.
You do turtle?
No turtle.
Sea turtle's amazing.
Seal flipper. I eat turtle.
Especially after it eats one of the straws.
Oh.
Nothing like it.
Oh, dude. Dude. Seal turtle belly full of plastic straws on the grill. That would be
Just
amazing.
as that. Oh, put ketchup on that. Trust me.
Yeah, nothing like a turtle leg with a side of plastic straw.
Side of plastic straws, bro.
All right, let's listen to a little more of this thing. I feel like if you have this thing, you have to wear exactly what that guy's wearing. Look. If I buy this, you know what they should do? If this company was smart, they would sell this whatever this thing's called, a wave beard. They would sell the wave beard with that outfit included. So you would get the Monk Shire outfit with the wave beard, and you'd get a candle.
It's kind of a squire outfit, isn't it?
Squire, yeah. Friar Tuck. You get the Friar Tuck outfit, and you get the comb, so you can comb your hair like that, and then you get the instrument with
You
it.
get the little sash,
and you
then
get a
you'd have to get
candle.
the two candles.
Yeah, and then you play it. That would be cool.
First of all, I'm not hearing anything medieval coming out of this thing.
Maybe right here to see if we get 4 hands in on it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Times 2.
I mean, bro, listen. Is there any better party than a Friar Tuck party with a couple wave beards?
Is that a court jester?
Oh no, that's a painter, man. That's the painter. All right.
Is that what that is?
That's amazing. All right, that's enough of that for now. That's cool. So check out
real quick. Check out the micro granny.
Micro granny. Hold on.
Bastel Instruments micro granny.
That's gonna cost you $2, bro.
Bro, I've already listen.
Fine. I'll give you a pass.
The donations stop here, bro. Okay.
All right. What's it called? Micro granny?
Yeah.
Nothing weird better pop up.
Oh.
This one?
Yeah. I had a red one.
Weird. What's that? A sampler too? What is that?
It's a granular sampler.
You still got that?
No, I sold it. I had it for a while. I actually used it on a couple of tracks.
How much is it?
I bought mine off on Reverb for, I think I paid like $169 for it.
Interesting.
But it runs on batteries. Now, the other cool thing is I ended up, because I don't like batteries, so it runs on a 9-volt battery. So what I did was I found out through Bastel that on Sweetwater, they're the only ones that sell it is a converter. Because they're well, they've Czech Republic, I believe Bastel's from. So their conversion for electricity is different. Sweetwater actually had the converter, and I was able to plug any 9-volt battery connected to it.
I kind of like it.
But yeah, I liked it. It was cool, man. I did some cool stuff with it. If you like granular synths and you want to sample your own stuff and mess around with the effects and stuff, it's cool.
I like it.
You know?
Now listen, buddy, I got a surprise for you. I don't think you were expecting this one. Hydrosynth as a Rolly sound engine.
What?
Plus superhero effects, sounds, and presets on the Hydra, dude. Now look at this, bro. Take one expressive synth, you can pair it up with the Rolly now. It's got polyphonic aftertouch. So basically, I think you can take the whole, let's just read through here, blah, 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 blah. The marriage of superb sound engine, expressive keyboard control, along with very intuitive UI, made it instant classic. But it wasn't quite the first to bring expressive keyboard back. Companies like Rolly, with their unusual but hugely expressive C-board, making similar waves. The fleshy, rubbery keys and the playing style required to use them wasn't everyone's
I hate
cup of tea.
Rolly.
Yeah, but look at this, man. Now you don't.
No, I do. I owned a Rolly. I hate them.
Dude, listen. The Rolly is the
Is
more
it the Rolly sound engine?
The Rolly is more sophisticated, a more sophisticated version of the Espressive E, okay?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Espressive E is the poor man's Rolly, bro.
Oh my fucking God, dude. All right, that's it. I'm out. Listen, I'm done.
No, dude, it is. Cooked it. He's going for a couple delicate what do they call them? What do you call it?
Dude,
what?
The Rolly doesn't, that's why I bought the Osmos, because I was blown away at how much it felt so good because they're real keys. The Rolly ASM, what are you doing, man? Now the Rolly sound engine is amazing.
Well, let's see. And now with this sound bank, we have a collection of sounds for the Hydrosynth expressively designed to be played on the Rolly. So I thought this would excite you. You get 128 patches for the Hydrosynth and 128 patches for the C-board.
All right, so okay. All right. So this is to play on the C-board, but you can play it on your Hydra.
Yes.
All right, I'll shut up then.
Okay, yeah. Listen.
So actually, I could play this.
You can play on the Hydra.
On the Osmos.
You could play. I don't know, the Osmos seem to be not. People really aren't liking that thing these days. I heard, buddy, from
here
Pittsburgh.
we fucking go.
Here
we go.
I heard.
No, bro, you're always throwing shade on me, bro. You know, all the time. Listen.
What are you? Are you an extension of the Osmos?
Dude, the Messenger's a piece of shit, bro. It's like it sounds like shit. Now the Osmos is a piece of shit. Nobody wants it. Just throw them in the garbage.
Dude, I'm only going off of what Dickie Nichols and
fuck Dickie Nichols, bro.
And Button Modular says.
Yeah, Button Butt Pirate says. Listen, dude, you know something? Those two guys pissed me off. and I, you know what's great? It pissed Nick Bad off too.
Yeah. Because they were, you know what they were doing? They were doing the reverse double. You know,
no, they were doing that. Somebody was doubling them. Okay, that's
all right. So
I don't really think that the Expressive E Osmos is made for. It's really made for the bedroom garage synthesis player. This is a guy who's sitting in his garage with his synthesizers.
I know, but don't you think they were literally just trolling?
No.
Yeah, they were trolling, dude.
No, they were trying to be renegades.
No, they were trolling.
No, they'll never be renegades, bro.
Yeah. They were going against the grain, is what you're saying?
Thank you, Slack.
What's Slack saying? Ooh, check this out.
Yes, Wagyu, that's true.
What did he say?
Osmos just got a nice update. It did. It got a really nice update.
Yeah, all jokes aside, I was just playing around there. I friggin' love the Osmos, and that's on my list for 2026. If I can pick up a nice refurb or something like that there, I really want to get the Osmos.
Dude,
really,
they're going
listen, you know,
refurb for $1,200, bro.
When you rep a synth, I know it's good, and you talk so highly of the Osmos that I know it's got to be good, right?
Well, I talked to my guy yesterday, because I bought the Arturia interface, and I was talking to my Sweetwater guy yesterday, and I told him straight out. I said my two favorite synthesizers right now in my studio is the Moog Muse and the Osmos, bar none. Like the expressiveness. Yesterday I was playing the Osmos, and I was playing one of the new patches that are in it, and it just blew my mind. You know, I had a Rolly. I hated it.
Why? It just didn't feel good?
So even with the sensitivity turned up all the way, it's just so difficult to play. And like, you know, the guy that I forget the guy's name is, the guy that demos it for them is like, he's like, right?
What do you mean, this guy?
I'm just like, bro, come on, man. I mean, how much tweaking did they do to get it to feel like that?
Do you think they sold a lot off of, I got to show you this demo.
Yeah, this is the dude.
This one here.
I mean, Marco's a fantastic musician. Don't get me wrong. He's amazing.
Mutual is all she talks about.
I mean, Liberty Mutual commercials would have pissed me off.
Hey, kid. It's pronounced Biberty.
It's not pronounced Biberty. It's a stupid commercial.
And that...
Biberty.
Oh, shut up. Come on. Hold on. I'm on the wrong screen. Dude, I almost bought a Rolly because of this demo.
That's why I bought one.
Because of this guy.
Okay. Especially when he slides his finger up. And I know somebody that's had one of those for over 5 years.
Can he play this on it yet?
He got used to it, but the rubber is getting funky, he said.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Drowning in biscuit rain. Dude, that's amazing. I just wish I'd only want the Rolly, and I would only ever play that song. So
I'm just saying, man, I had it for probably, I want to say 2 or 3 months. I played that fucker every day. I literally would get up and play it. I'd come home from work. I'd play it just so I get used to it. I hated it. I couldn't wait to get rid of it.
Friggin' Wagyu says, you got to keep your Rolly stored flat. If you store it leaning against a wall, the jelly drips down the plane.
Is that true, Wagyu? I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Wagyu, dude. Is that true? The Rolly jelly slides if you stand it up. Dude, if that's the case, I might have to buy one just to try that, because what's under the jelly? Is there jelly under there for real?
I have no idea. So here's the thing. When you take it out of the box and you stop playing around with it, right? it feels amazing. You're like, wow, this is really cool. When you start playing it, it's just so weird, man. It's like, and it's annoying because you want to, like on some things, like when I play piano, I want to play the piano, right? And that's how I'm used to playing, I guess. And I've seen this guy, Marco, play piano on it. I just don't get it. I know Rich Hilton loves it. He owns one. And Rich Hilton's an amazing keyboard player. So I don't know. What did he say? Yeah, it's true.
I have a friend who had to return it after his jelly sloped. Dude, damn, dude. That's what's Machines One said though, maybe I should get a little small rolly because he says that you can do the best white boy reggae on it. Dude, you know I love the white boy reggae.
Then they made those little rolly blocks, right? The rolly blocks.
Yeah.
Another that light up and you play them, and I'm like, I'm done. Rolly. I'll download the software pack for the Hydra, but I'm thinking I could probably. There you go.
Shout out to Machines One for the white boy reggae, dude.
The what do you call it? I could play those patches then on the Osmos. Just hook it up via MIDI through the Hydra.
Got that Beyonce jelly, that purple synth, baby. That purple synth jelly, dude. Wasn't Beyonce on Epstein list or whatever, the Diddy list or something?
No, she's on the Diddy list, bro.
Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. Okay, so let's see what else we got. We don't got much left to go, Echo. Let's see if we can hit it all. We got this one here. I know you've been interested in this and looking at this one for a while. This is the the Korg Berlin Phase 8. Now, are you interested in this?
I don't even know what it is, dude.
The Phase 8, dude?
Like, oh, I know Echo's been interested in this for a while.
This one is a cross between a Volca and a thumb piano.
Oh,
so I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this. It's got a pretty cool look to it. It's going to be released, apparently, the first product at Superbooth. 8-voice acoustic synthesizer with envelope control, sequencing, wave shaping, audio modulation.
Wasn't that? Did they have like a mock-up version of that? It was like this weird-looking thing.
Yeah, it's like a resonator, so it generates the sound with physical resonators.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
It's got 8 of them. Let's see if they actually got a video that tells us, or they're just gonna. This one right here. I think Hans would like this one.
I get those sounds on the Osmos.
Dude, I might, is the Diddy trial going to be televised? If the Diddy trial is going to be televised, I might just play the Diddy trial.
They weren't going to allow.
With synth over the top.
I thought they weren't going to allow cameras in there.
I think federal, they don't allow cameras, which is stupid. If there's anything to televise the Diddy trial. I don't want to see Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, okay? Do you?
Yeah, that was weird.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather see Diddy get his ass fried.
Yeah. Did you ever see this?
You know what's smart?
You don't get pre-ordered meals, do you?
With Factor.
Yeah, okay. In my house?
Rumley is basically like an AI writing partner, and you can also set brand tones to help ensure that your
brand tones.
Yes, Your Honor. I made this song for Johnny and Amber 70 years into the future. And they've asked me to bring it to court today.
That's right, I remember this.
To help them escape this nightmare. Exhibit Q. Hollywood Hills.
Sin
anyway, dude.
Bro.
The whole idea.
But this is one of the reasons why I started following you, because I would listen to this stuff and go, this guy's brilliant, man. Like, I just think it's so cool. And the vocoder with the auto tune is just awesome, bro. It is.
Dude, I gotta get back to making some videos like this, because
you do.
The idea was that the prosecutor brought in the exhibit, which was this song that Johnny had commissioned for Amber, and they're in such a fight in the trial that they wanted to play this song for both of them to rekindle their love.
Dude, it's so good.
And they're just sitting there being
like I stumbled across you, dude, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? And then I started like listening to your songs, and I'm going, oh, I gotta contact this dude, man. This stuff is awesome. Like,
oh man, I friggin' forgot. I forgot that video even existed till you.
It's
just
so
brought up
much
Johnny
fun,
Depp.
dude. Like that song's awesome, actually.
It ended up coming out pretty good for some weird reason. But yeah, bro.
The lead synth was great.
Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny to just do the Weird Al Yankovic of synth.
Oh, it's great.
That's basically what it is. Oh, that's hilarious. But anyways, yeah, that Korg thing, I'm not excited about that. What's your predictions for Superbooth tomorrow before we wrap it up? What do you got? What are you thinking? You think we're going to get any surprises? You think Arturia is coming with anything?
Again, Patchdog is still in the chat.
Patchy's
so
here.
Are they not going to be, is Behringer not going to be at Superbooth? I didn't see them on the exhibit list. That's why if Patchdog's still in there, I mean, that'd be cool if.
Hey, what's up, Tony Black? Tony Black, NYC's in the house. What's happening,
What's
buddy?
up,
What's
Tony
up,
Black,
Boy?
sir?
What's happening? What's
Yeah,
Tony Black's best saying? I was telling my missus the other day, we were watching it when we were on vacation. I was like, man, check this out. This guy's he's got a super cool vibe to him. And he says one thing like, we never really knew him or something like that. I think that's so friggin' funny.
He's very chill.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. Hey, and Tony, man, thanks for the recommendations on those 3 types of cigars, man. I appreciated that. So, yeah, anyway, but what do you got? We got Arturia, Patchdog. If you're in the chat, you probably can't say anyways, but is Behringer going to be visiting the homeland to do anything? We don't know. We will see. Maybe you can drop a little winky in there or something for us, you know? I don't know. We'll see.
Or a thumbs up.
Or a thumbs up.
I think that there's Tony Black right there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I think the Moog thing is going to be big. Nah, it looks like, yeah. So Patchdog's answering. He says, nah, it's looking. You want to just click on that?
Yeah, Patchdog says, nah, it's looking like not. Couldn't find a spot. Apparently left it too late. Fair enough. I think Behringer should pull an old reverse and just rent out a hotel room and invite a bunch of people over and say, man, come
quietly
check out
though.
Yeah, quietly.
Well, you know, invitation only, Synth Mafia style.
Hey, I gotta show Tony. I gotta show Tony and Patchdog this shirt, dude. The Biscuit King, baby. Look at this, dude. I'm the Biscuit King. Okay, we got the Biscuit King on the back.
I don't think they know who I don't think they know the whole thing about the biscuit anyway, dude. But you know,
whatever. The Biscuit King is now synth lore forever. Shout out to the Biscuit King. ECHOKRAFT was disparaging biscuits for too long that I had to come back and let them know that although the Italian biscuits might be dry, the Canadian biscuits.
No. See, this is where you piss me off. Okay.
Hey man, you got to represent.
No. The Italian biscuits aren't dry. Listen, don't even go there with me. All right. Okay. Bang you.
Well, listen, I'm the Biscuit King now. That's all that matters.
You are. You're the jelly roll. Okay.
Yeah. I'm the Biscuit King, and everyone thinks that that's jelly on the back. It ain't. It's ketchup. We dip our biscuits in ketchup, baby. We like the savory taste. All right. So Arturia might have something tomorrow. I don't know. I heard that they have a synthesizer coming, and I heard it was going to be a sound. What do they call it? What's Hans Zimmerman? What do they say he is? A sound. What is he? Sound scorer. Yeah, sound scorer. He's going to be
soundtrack score.
Yeah, sound scorer's dream is Arturia's next synthesizer. That's what I heard from deep down in the Newfie jungle.
Better be careful.
Where the natives Let's go.
Arturia might come back at you again.
Way down deep in the Newfie jungle, we can hear the natives rumble. Ooh, ah, walla walla bing bang. You know that one?
Jesus.
Do you know that one?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
This is Samurai's back, guys.
we're back, man. I had a little break. Now we're back. But, yeah, what else you got?
Well, so Friday, I know Arturia is coming to my house, so which is going to be nice.
You got a synth coming Friday?
No, I have a
Ooh, you want to tell everybody?
The Arturia Audio Fuse Rig 16 is going to be my new interface.
Tell us a little bit about it.
I dug deep. I started asking questions. If you're a synth enthusiast, if you're a synthesizer guy, it's the ultimate interface for you. I know other people are going to be like, wow, the RME stuff is amazing. Wow, blah, 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 blah. Listen, this thing's got 16 inputs, 12 outputs. It's got a matrix, graphic matrix, so that you can actually assign things. You can hook up pedals to it, outboard gear. It's badass. Now, the other cool thing, and this is my favorite feature about this, I don't have to get rid of my 8 Pre-X. I have a Claret 8 Pre-X. It's 8 years old. I love this thing.
Is this it here?
Yes.
Damn.
But what I love about it is, and it's got MIDI in and MIDI out, MIDI through. It's got ADAT. It's got word clock. And what I love about it is I can hook up my Focusrite with ADAT, so I get another 8 channels, and then I also have a Behringer A8200, which is basically another ADAT with 8 more channels. So I'm going to have 32 channels of stereo audio.
Ooh, baby, that's enough.
So I'm very happy.
Roy Droid says you're flush with cash. That's because you got that black market t-shirt business rolling, dude.
You have no idea. But anyway.
Is it expandable? Can you chain multiple units? So yeah, can you explain that to them?
Yes, with
the
ADAT.
Other night? Yeah, so explain what ADAT is real quick for those who don't know.
So ADAT is actually a very old technology. It was developed by Alesis, and it's basically what's called toss-link cable or light pipe, if you will. And if you zoom in the back of that Samurai, if you can, you'll see that they're up in the, nope, go to the left.
Right here.
Right over the, right there. Those are ADAT inputs. So it's toss-link. So toss-link is light pipe. It's like fiber optic. And then below that, you have, it looks like the cable connectors, right, that you would hook up a TV with. The coaxial style cables, that's for word clock. Now, use word clock if you're using a DAW like I do. You want your MIDI stuff and everything, and your audio stuff synced up perfectly to your word, to your clock source on your computer. So I'm going to be able to hook up from this to the Focusrite to the Behringer. I'm going to have word clock. I'm going to be able to have 32 channels. I talked it over with my guy at Sweetwater. He said, man, he knows my setup.
Sweet.
And he said, man, this is ideal for you. So I'm very excited about it.
And you can chain, you're going to chain your audio fuse or your, what is it called? Your Scarlett. Focusrite and your Behringer.
Yep.
All chained to make one 32 monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that deserves this. Yeah, bro, big time, dude.
Because you guys remember the hell.
She ain't cheap, dude.
No, but I mean, I spent on the Focusrite. I mean, the Focusrite that I have is gorgeous. I spent $16.99 for that interface. And that was 8 years ago. I bought it brand new. But the thing is remember what happened to me when I did the upgrade? I was in hell. My studio was in the dark, and I dug deep and researched really hard, finally got it up and running. And I said, damn, this wouldn't have happened if I had a second interface, it wouldn't have happened. Like I would have been like, all right, well, I'll figure that out later. I just want to play. I want to record. I'll hook up another interface. So this way here, I can still have the Focusrite, because I could sell it. They're going used for $600. But I'm like, you know what? I like it. It sounds great. It's got Rupert Neve preamps in it, which is really nice. It's one of the higher end ones that had the Rupert Neve preamps in it. So it sounds really good. And the, what do you call it? The Behringer one actually has Midas preamps in it, which isn't too shabby.
It's going to be a monster. It's going to be a monster interface setup.
And I'm going to be, I think tonight will probably be the last time that I'm going to be live with anybody, because I need to tear down the studio.
Oh, bro, you've got to go live for Jam after this show.
What? No, I mean, I won't be doing any, like, you know,
streaming
ECHOKRAFT stuff.
Oh.
Because I'm going to have to tear this stuff apart, dude. I already figured out where I'm going to put things. I thought about it all day today. It's kind of like mapping things out and said, okay, this is where this is going to live. And it's only one rack unit. My Focusrite is 2 rack units. So it's thin, it's slim, it's sleek, and it sounds amazing. I watched a ton of videos on it.
Mm-hmm.
So check it out. You know, guys, I talked a little bit about it yesterday in the video I did. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, man. You know?
Yeah, I think it's a friggin' sweet purchase. Yeah, machines. Well, so someone just asked the question, what is the Biscuit King? And the Biscuit King takes a lot of explaining. And if you go over to, he just said, check out, I'll throw it down in the chat here. And it'd be nice if the moderators did that sometimes, but I'll just do it. So we got the Synth Renegade Mafia is a channel. We talk about it. We got Echo, myself, JML Recording, Machines One, and Hans Volt. Yeah, Hans Volt.
Show the Biscuit King video, bro.
Oh, there's a Biscuit King video? Oh,
yeah. Hans is...
But, okay, yeah, where is it? Oh, yeah.
Explain it first.
Oh, so the Biscuit King is this. Where the Biscuit King came from is myself and Echo, we were talking one day because we got a little podcast we do on here, and we're talking one day, and I was saying how always some ladies at work will bring in these Italian biscuits, right? And it's this big bag of biscuits on this kind of weird plastic tray, and it's full of the driest ass biscuits you could ever eat. They're all different colors, different. No matter which one you eat, they're all dry and tasteless.
And me being Italian yelled at him because I said, yeah, those are Italian-American cookies. They're horrible.
Yeah, so he was. So no, you promised you were going to give me some.
Pissed off, bro.
You promised me you were going to give me some original Italian biscuits from your missus.
I will get you. Yeah, I will get you some real Italian cookies.
So then what happened is the biscuit became like a meme between myself and Echo and the machines and Hans, and whenever Echo.
And then it got out to the chat.
Yeah. Then whenever Echo was late, we'd say he was baking biscuits or something like that or whatever. So then the chat started piling on to the Biscuit Wars, and then we had the Biscuit Wars, which you can't see that video, but it's here somewhere. I think the Great Biscuit War. But anyways, then Hans decided to go and make this crazy video here with AI, because Hans is one of the most talented AI video masters of all time. So he went and took Echo, and he took Echo, and this was Echo saying, "You can take this biscuit." And the biscuit gave Echo power. So once that happened, we'll let the camera roll. So that's the story of the cursed biscuit. So Echo wanted,
and that was an original track by Hans as well, which is pretty cool.
That was an original track by Hans, and that was I realized that the biscuit was having too much power, so I had to take the biscuit back. So I stole the biscuit back. Now I'm the biscuit king, and
you are, and you know, rightfully so, because you're the one that gets the tray full of biscuits from these old Italian ladies.
I'm the one who's the biscuit king, because even though I don't like them, I still eat a ton of them, right? So
true.
The biscuit wars are still rolling, and I think that if anybody wants some Biscuit King merch for the Biscuit Bros, we got lots of bros out there now, bro. We got Biscuit Bro, we got the Behringer Bros, we got the Bro Synth. Shh, that's what we call it now. Bro Synth. Shh. Bro Synth. Shh. Okay. The Bro Synth. Shh. I should make that shirt, actually. I'll change the shirt. I'm going to change the shirt to the Bro Synth. Shh.
Dude, that would be hilarious.
Just like a shh. Yeah. That's what I'll do. So that video is crazy, though, man. How talented is Hans Volt?
Amazing.
Very, very talented. And everyone's loving the screen, dude. That video's insane.
It is. It's awesome.
Yeah. I think it's so cool. So, yeah, that's Clue It Up, man. That's it for the show for tonight. We'll check out Superbooth. We'll, I'm sure Echo will have some crazy content coming over the next couple days. If Superbooth drops anything, I'll be probably covering anything that drops. And besides that, we got the Synth Fighter. We got Synth Renegade Mafia. We'll be doing a show probably over the next couple nights to cover anything going on in Superbooth. Just to have a little chat.
If the Moog thing drops tomorrow at Superbooth, I'll probably do a video. Because I'm home. Friday is my first day back at work after 3 months, 4 months actually. The eyeball is healed.
Looking good, dude.
Still can't see right out of it because I do have permanent damage, the doc said, but at least I'm not blind in my right eye, which is I'm very grateful about. So, but
get back to work, see how it goes. You know,
I got to make some money, bruh.
Got to make some cheese, dude. You got to pay for. You got to make some cheese. That's right. You got to pay for the muse now. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right?
Absolutely.
All right, dude. So everyone else, listen, thanks for joining us tonight. It was a fantastic show. I think it went pretty smooth. Up the bit rate on the stream to 10 Gs. Looks like it's coming in clear. Echo was clear. Audio was clear. I'm going to show you, Echo, how to do this little comment thing because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, that is cool. I like that a lot.
Right? So that worked out pretty good. And yeah, man, everybody take it easy. I'm just going to put this back on for a second. All right. We'll say goodnight for the evening. And peace out, baby. Peace out. Ooh.